The story of Ruth and Boaz is a timeless tale of love, loyalty, and redemption set against the backdrop of ancient Israel. It begins with Naomi, a woman grappling with loss, and Ruth, her Moabite daughter-in-law, bound to her by an unwavering devotion.
I have lost my husband and both my sons, leaving me and my daughters-in-law widowed and vulnerable in a foreign land.
Ruth's decision to stay with Naomi, even after her own husband's death, marked the beginning of an extraordinary journey. Ruth's loyalty to Naomi transcended cultural boundaries and demonstrated the depth of their relationship.
I will follow you back to your homeland, Bethlehem, forsaking my own family and embracing an uncertain future.
This act of devotion set the stage for a series of events that would forever change both their lives. Ruth's commitment to Naomi was not merely a familial obligation, but a testament to the power of love and loyalty.
Where you go, I will go. Where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people, and your God, my God.
Naomi and Ruth, two widows, journeyed back to Bethlehem, facing an unknown future. They relied on each other for support, their bond strengthening amidst their shared grief. Ruth's unwavering commitment to Naomi offered a glimmer of hope in their desolate circumstances.
We must stay strong, Ruth. Together we will find a way.
The journey to Bethlehem was not just a physical one, it was a journey of hope, a search for belonging and a new beginning. The women arrived in Bethlehem during the barley harvest, a time of both abundance and vulnerability for those without a male provider. The harvest represented a chance for sustenance, but also highlighted the precariousness of their position.
The harvest season holds both promise and uncertainty for us.
For Ruth and Naomi, it was a time of hope, but also a time of great need. Naomi, burdened by her losses and concern for Ruth's future, devised a plan to secure her daughter-in-law's well-being. She instructed Ruth to go to the threshing floor of Boaz, a wealthy kinsman, and present herself to him. This act, though culturally unconventional, offered a potential pathway to security for Ruth in a patriarchal society.
Ruth, you must go to the threshing floor tonight. Present yourself to Boaz. He is our kinsman and might act as a guardian redeemer for you.
Naomi, drawing upon her understanding of societal customs, hoped that Boaz would act as a guardian redeemer for Ruth. Naomi's instructions to Ruth were detailed and specific, reflecting the delicate nature of the situation.
Approach him with modesty and respect. Wait until he has finished eating and drinking, then uncover his feet and lie down. He will tell you what to do.
This plan, though daring, represented Naomi's desperate attempt to provide for Ruth's future. Naomi's guidance was a blend of wisdom and desperation, a calculated risk driven by love and concern.
Trust me, Ruth, this is our best hope.
The threshing floor, a place of activity and abundance, served as the backdrop for this pivotal encounter. It was a place where grain was separated from chaff, symbolizing the separation of fate from circumstance.
Boaz will recognize your worth, Ruth. I believe in you.
Naomi's plan hinged on the hope that Boaz would recognize Ruth's worth and extend his protection. The threshing floor became a stage where Ruth's destiny would unfold. Naomi's plan was not without risk. It required Ruth to display a level of boldness that could be misinterpreted.
I will do as you say, Naomi. Our future depends on it.
However, the potential rewards outweighed the risks. Ruth's future depended on the success of this daring plan. The weight of their shared future rested on Ruth's shoulders. Under the cover of night, Ruth made her way to the threshing floor, her heart pounding with a mixture of fear and hope. Following Naomi's instructions, she approached Boaz as he slept near the harvested grain. This act, though unconventional, was rooted in the customs of the time, appealing to the responsibility of a kinsman to care for vulnerable relatives.
Please let this work, for Naomi's sake and mine.
Ruth's presence at the threshing floor was a bold act of courage and vulnerability. Boaz awoke to find Ruth at his feet, a gesture of supplication and trust. He was startled but not angered by her presence. Instead, he responded with kindness and respect, recognizing her courage and desperation.
Who are you?
I am Ruth, your servant. Spread the corner of your garment over me, since you are a guardian redeemer of our family.
Boaz's character was immediately evident in his compassionate response to Ruth's unexpected appearance. Boaz inquired about Ruth's identity and her intentions.
You have shown great loyalty to Naomi. Do not be afraid. I will do for you all you ask.
Ruth, with humility and sincerity, explained her situation and appealed to his sense of duty as a kinsman redeemer. She acknowledged his position of power and placed her trust in his goodwill.
Thank you, Boaz. Your kindness means everything to us.
This encounter at the threshing floor marked a turning point in both their lives. Boaz, impressed by Ruth's loyalty to Naomi and her courageous act, responded with generosity and a promise of protection.
May you be blessed, Ruth. I will ensure your safety and well-being.
He commended her for seeking refuge under his wings and assured her of his commitment to her well-being. This initial encounter laid the foundation for a relationship built on mutual respect and admiration.
Rest here until morning. I will take care of everything.
And so the seeds of a new beginning were sown on the threshing floor under the watchful eyes of a compassionate redeemer and a courageous woman.
The concept of the guardian redeemer, or was a deeply ingrained aspect of ancient Israelite culture. This individual, typically a close male relative, held the responsibility of protecting the vulnerable members of his family, particularly widows and orphans.
They was expected to provide for their needs, redeem their property, and even marry a childless widow to ensure the continuation of the family line. The role of the guardian redeemer was not merely a social custom, but a divinely ordained responsibility.
It reflected a deep understanding of community and the importance of caring for those in need. They acted as a safety net, ensuring the well-being of those who had lost their primary protectors. This system provided a vital framework for social justice and stability within the community.
He was expected to act with integrity and compassion, upholding the values of righteousness and justice. He was not merely fulfilling a legal obligation, but demonstrating a commitment to the well-being of his family and the wider community.
Boaz's willingness to act as Ruth's redeemer showcased his noble character and his adherence to these principles. The institution of this served as a crucial safeguard against poverty and exploitation, ensuring that vulnerable individuals were not left destitute.
It provided a mechanism for maintaining social order and preserving family legacies within the Israelite community. Ruth's appeal to Boaz as her highlighted the importance of this institution in protecting the vulnerable.
Boaz's response to Ruth's plea revealed his noble character and his adherence to the principles of kindness and compassion. He not only offered her protection, but also ensured her physical well-being, providing her with food and a place to rest.
His actions demonstrated a genuine concern for her welfare, extending beyond mere legal obligation. Boaz's kindness towards Ruth was evident in his gentle words and thoughtful gestures.
He treated her with respect and dignity, acknowledging her vulnerability without taking advantage of her situation. His behavior set him apart as a man of integrity and compassion.
Boaz went beyond the minimum requirements of a kinsman redeemer. He instructed his workers to treat Ruth with courtesy and to provide her with extra grain. This act of generosity demonstrated his commitment to ensuring her sustenance and protecting her from potential harm.
Boaz's actions reflected his deep-seated belief in the importance of caring for the vulnerable. Boaz's character exemplified the ideals of the guardian redeemer. He acted with righteousness and compassion, demonstrating a genuine concern for Ruth's well-being.
His actions served as a testament to his noble character and his commitment to upholding the values of his community. His kindness and generosity shone brightly in his interactions with Ruth.
Ruth's unwavering loyalty to Naomi was a defining characteristic of her personality and a testament to the depth of their relationship. She had willingly left her own homeland and family to accompany Naomi back to Bethlehem, demonstrating a profound commitment to her mother-in-law's well-being.
This act of devotion set Ruth apart as a woman of exceptional character. Ruth's loyalty extended beyond mere companionship. She actively sought to provide for Naomi, taking on the arduous task of gleaning in the fields to ensure their survival.
Her willingness to work tirelessly demonstrated her dedication to Naomi's welfare and her determination to overcome their challenging circumstances. Ruth's actions spoke volumes about her character.
Ruth's loyalty to Naomi was not simply a familial obligation, but a reflection of a deep bond of love and respect. She consistently prioritized Naomi's needs above her own, demonstrating a selfless devotion that transcended cultural boundaries.
Ruth's character shone brightly through her acts of love and service. Ruth's unwavering loyalty served as a source of strength and comfort for Naomi during a time of profound grief and loss.
Her presence offered a glimmer of hope, in an otherwise bleak landscape. Ruth's steadfast devotion was a constant reminder of the enduring power of love and loyalty.